The little animal's not in the back.
Talk. Yeah.
Yo, wait, the animal.
No, man. He's gonna fall. Should I just carry him?
You gonna have an animal in your lap, bro? Pull.
Of course, man.
The ficus?
Yo, is this all? Wait, is all this going in the intro?
Probably.
I get along better with your friends. And it's wrong. Yo, I'm stalling. The plug.
Yeah.
I'm stalling.
We good?
I'm stalling.
All right.
I get along better with your
All right, ready? What's poppin', guys? Welcome back, episode 4 of OGM Podcast. I'm here. My name is Kriiispy. For those who don't know, KRIISPY. Y'all already know. I'm here with my brothers.
Yo.
You already know the name. Big Severe Ablo. In the building, in the second flesh.
All right, if you're watching this, leave a like and comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You feel me?
Don't say it
Please,
again, bro.
if you're new to the channel, please
Don't say it
subscribe.
again.
First of all, I want to say we reached 100 subscribers, so thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Clap it up.
Yeah, man.
I gotta
I
hold
got
this
100
mic,
something,
too.
but thank you so much for the support. We've been getting a lot of love and feedback, constructive. It's been amazing. And yeah, we're here to continue, you feel me, doing what we do best.
Like we said in the first episode, you either like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, we're still gonna do it.
Keep it pushing because we're going to keep it moving.
Facts.
we still gonna do it.
There's nothing to discuss.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I actually missed doing the podcast.
Yeah, we
Like,
haven't
we
done
haven't
it
done it in a while,
in
so-
like a weekend something.
It was a week.
2 weeks.
Nah, I was like 2 weeks.
2 weeks because, yeah.
I actually missed it. Like this.
What we try to do, a lot of y'all don't even know the schedule like that, but what we try to do is 1 week we record, and then the next week we go ahead and upload it. And then that's like our rest week. You feel me? Sometimes we come into complications, like last week, we just couldn't record. But we're here now.
Nah, yeah, but it like
You feel me?
I'm starting to get in the groove of this being like customary and this being like a part of my routine.
Type beat.
So this shit getting kind of nice.
Korskis. So how y'all been, man? How's y'all day been?
How's my day been? My day's been beautiful.
My day's been good.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Amazing.
Yo, it's been a slow news couple weeks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ever since Kanye put his like foot off of Pete Davidson's neck, it's been kind of dry.
That's because he got banned from Instagram for like 24
For like
hours.
a few,
did?
yeah.
Yeah.
For a while, and then he just couldn't post.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got banned. Or he got banned. I was gonna say that discontinued his account, but that's banned.
And yeah, for a little bit, he has
He got-
it back.
he got
you feel me?
trumped? Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They really took Trump off everything.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
Like, you see the power of people when they could do. That's Moscato talk. Anyways,
He stayed in it mad quiet.
We gonna do that next.
Yeah.
But what album are we waiting for, bro? Let's jump right into it.
I'm waiting for
Everybody has
Utopia.
dropped.
Utopia and Brent is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
personally.
I'm waiting for Brent.
Brent fires. I need
Maybe
that
another
album.
party album. I need another party album.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
I think Party doesn't drop that
Um,
consistently.
He
don't.
drops whenever he.
I would say a Frank
comfortable.
Ocean album.
You're not getting that.
Ew.
We're not getting that.
You
We're not
already
getting
Ocean
that.
is trash.
You crazy?
Frank Ocean is garbage.
Are you crazy?
Hot topic. Frank Ocean is garbage.
You crazy.
He's overrated, and the only
You
reason,
crazy? This coming
the only
from the dude that only listens
You
to
said
drill.
Frank Ocean is garbage.
crazy.
the
Nah.
only reason people
You
listen to Frank
crazy.
Ocean is because he's artsy, so he's in a pocket.
I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
listen to your opinion on that.
It's
No.
niche.
No.
It's niche to like
You're
Frank
crazy.
Ocean.
No,
You're crazy.
it's not.
Frank Ocean is garbage.
He is
To
not.
you, man, you find a lot of things.
Okay.
garbage, but only because you
Let's
don't
put him.
like
Let's put him next to R&B artist. Is he better than Party?
He's not. He's technically not R&B.
He's not R&B though.
He's
Answer.
not R&B though.
Answer the questions. I'm putting him
think-
next to artists.
I
Just say
think
yes or
Frank
no.
Ocean is on like a wave of its own.
No, because there's people.
Sure.
There's
You're
people
but-
in his
but
in his
he's-
in his
But
area.
he's kind of
You're beef eating.
cool.
You're eating his beef.
Um,
He's not on the way. he's not on the
yo.
way of his own. He's not on the way of his own. He's R&B.
like the people he came. Honestly, the people that were on Odd Future, like Sid and internet. What's the name of
like
that
type
group?
of stuff,
You
bro.
remember
The
He's
internet,
at
yeah,
the
the
head of-
internet.
The
he's
internet.
at the head of that.
So he'd be at the top of that. But compared to him, there's a whole lot of artists though that kind of like are his sons. that have had like
Who's Frank Ocean? Well, I do listen to this new guy
bro.
that I just found him online.
I gotta start sending you a bunch of like stuff that you haven't heard for sure, like in that realm, in that world, because there's a whole lot of music. I still haven't heard it. My boy Houston is the one that sends it to me, and I've never heard these kind of music before, but he just finds it, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This sounds like some Frank. This sounds like some Cuddy. This sounds like, but it's stuff that you've never heard before that you probably might be like, oh, this is trash, but others you'll be like, oh, this is kind of fire.
I feel like Frank is a good composer. Like he writes really
very
good.
Great composer.
He's very great, but just even his performance is good. I just can't get around to the musical part of it. Like, you
Why
know how
not?
Party
He's
writes.
not a musical guy.
He's not. He's more of a you like drill and stuff like that.
Not even
no,
just
it's
that.
not about me liking drill.
No,
I
no,
love drill and I love them both, but I love R&B. I love Yebba.
Yeah.
I love what's her name from England?
Georgia?
No.
Solange.
No. Her name is Soul.
She's not
Something
from
Soul. She's from Britain. I like that type of musical music. When it comes to R&B, I like Party. I like Brent. I like Bryson. I like these type of people. Frank is, like you said, he's in another pocket. I don't like that pocket.
Yeah.
But I have listened to
but then
people
again,
that
he's
sound
not-
like Frank,
But you said he's trash.
and they're good.
In other
He's
words,
bad.
he's not trash.
Nobody's really trash. Trash is a subjective word.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We're potting, man.
I'm sorry.
We're pot. Oh God.
It's kind of important, yeah. Just texted. But aside from that, Kendrick is somebody that for sure like I've been waiting for, and with the research that I've been doing, he's getting ready to drop something, bro. He is getting ready to
I've
drop
been waiting
something.
on the Kendrick Lamar album since.
Damn was the last project he dropped, right?
20.
I haven't been waiting.
2016?
Yeah.
That was 16.
Damn.
5 years, bro. A lot of things happen when that happened, bro. Dude.
No, not even. Yeah, it's like 6 years.
Since the first song with
Yeah.
Keem, I've been wanting a Kendrick album.
Yeah.
The first song with Keem, the one that he's like,
Hakeem?
I'm smoking on your top 5 tonight.
That's
Oh, Family Ties.
That
yeah.
was crazy. Then he came with the top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
That was him.
Range
That was
Brothers.
trash. That was garbage.
Nah.
It was
Well,
garbage.
select. Yeah.
It was garbage.
Eh.
It wasn't. It's not like
It's
crazy,
not a
but it's
bumpable song. It's not a
it's.
bumpable song.
Me and Jacob could bump to that.
So are we all in agreement that we're waiting on a Kendrick album?
Yeah. Honestly,
I mean,
I'm
it
waiting to
depends-
see what.
It depends what type of Kendrick we're getting. If we're getting a Good Kid, Mad City Kendrick, yes. If I'm getting a damn Kendrick, no,
Did you like them?
no.
Did you like them?
What? Yes.
I
loved it
think
from top to bottom.
he tried going too mainstream.
You know
Yeah,
what? I
too
mean,
mainstream.
no, okay.
My
So
opinion.
how I see it, and this is how I see every artist until I get proven incorrectly. You feel me? Once I start seeing stuff like interviews or like stuff like behind the scenes that the label made this person do this for this reason, then I'm like, okay, never mind. It's not what I thought. But how I see every artist is experimenting different versions of themselves. You feel me? With every album. So with Damn, you feel me? Kendrick was really like just doing like what he was feeling at that time. You feel me? Like how he was feeling. I am so excited for this next one because a lot has happened between then and now. And label stuff, which is kind of why he hasn't dropped.
But coming off of what To Pimp a Butterfly was, such an impactful, not only music-wise, but cultural-wise, to come back with such a mainstream effort like he did, left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Well-
I like Damn, but Damn is definitely Kendrick's bottom album.
It isn't Good Kid, Mad City. It isn't Section 80 type of feel.
But that's
But, I mean,
we
even
can't do
though
that either.
Even though every artist changes,
Of course.
it's just I just feel like Damn wasn't like Kendrick.
Really.
I feel like it wasn't Kendrick.
I feel like-
even though Kendrick has multiple pockets, he could go into anything. But I just didn't feel like it was.
I feel like it is because even in DNA, like the second half, he gets into his activist bag where he usually always raps. So I feel like he mixed a lot of parts of himself, but he did go for a more mainstream sound.
Yeah.
And in that, that's not Kendrick. Kendrick is, I'm going to make the music I like and I'm going to rap your heads off and you're going to like it because it's going to be a hit regardless. Like, who would have thought, as a song structure, who thinks that Backstreet Freestyle is a hit? Like, what label will look at Backstreet Freestyle and be like, this is a hit?
It's
Nobody.
Not. Yeah, no.
But he didn't and it's a hit.
I was watching a video that said that Kendrick, like, and this might go why, like, he hasn't really dropped as much or whatnot. But, like, he'll, early on, you can see him like, oh, I'm the best. I'm murdering all of y'all. You feel me? Doing what he wanted and liked to do. And as he just kept on doing things, it was like more of a like, okay, you should try this. And which it happens in the game. Like people will start off doing what they want to
Labels
do.
influence.
And then, A&Rs and other people start coming in and telling them, hey, I think you should. And as an artist, you're not gonna be, ignorant and just no, shut up. You feel me? Some people do that, but you can take. They'll give you good advices and be like, oh yeah, I'll try that out, and it'll go off to be something great. You feel me? So then with that, I think with Damn and what I read or what the video I was watching, it was like they realized how mainstream the project could have been, I think, in the process. So they kind of influenced it and pushed it more in that direction, so that when it came out, it became like his most mainstream project and album, which did the most sales out of every other Kendrick album.
Of course.
And maybe the reason why he hasn't dropped anything is because the label was trying to push him to just keep doing that instead of what he wanted to do.
But then again, this is where that gets janky, because usually labels push towards mainstream when
to get money.
Yeah, to get money, but when you're not on top yet. Kendrick is arguably number one.
That's
a lot of
right.
people call Kendrick number one above Drake and Cole, because the top three are Cole.
I've never heard nobody call him number one above Drake.
I've
Above
heard
Drake,
old
no.
heads have
Old
called
heads.
him
Old
number
heads.
one,
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
the perfect mix of rap and mainstream.
Yeah, but number one
You know what I mean?
over Drake,
So
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying what I've heard before. Like arguably, that's why I said arguably. So he's arguably been called number one. Do you think he really needs a mainstream album?
He doesn't.
Does he need to
But
try
He
anything
can
Isn't this new album gonna be his last album on TDE?
on
on TDE? And then he goes into the PF Langs or
PG
whatever.
Lang,
PG
which
Lang.
is his own label that I also learned that I didn't know.
Is it a label? What is it?
Well, it's not a label. It's a group of creatives that can freely do what they would like
Really?
to do.
You think he'll finally diss like anybody he wants to diss? Like you think him versus Big Sean will actually happen now?
No, I think they squashed that beef. Genuinely, I did. I really genuinely think they did. Anymore.
Yeah.
Because
Big Sean was talking about it on
the album on Detroit 2, where that beef really, the reason it happened was because of people in the room kind of thing, saying things that really weren't, but they
It's
just wanted to
because
stir the pot.
Kendrick bodied him on Control, and Kendrick
You
stole
feel me?
everything from Big Sean with Control, and then Big Sean came back with no more interviews, and then proceeded to fall off the face of the earth when good music stopped, supporting him. But it's besides the point. That's another conversation. It's about who's the
Yeah.
next fall off.
There's a lot of people that
before we
fell off.
before we get to
That's
that,
a lot
before
of
we get
people,
to
yeah,
that,
a lot of one-hit
I do want to
wonders.
ask you, since Kendrick might get back into his writing bag, do you think people are going to start looking at Kendrick the way they look at Eminem? For example, Eminem was praised throughout the 2000s, but now people look at Eminem's music as corny.
Because it is. I feel like as a
Yeah.
big Eminem fan that I was growing up, like listening to Cold Wind Blows and
I
the
just know
Yeah,
Lose Yourself.
Stan and everything like that, Lose Yourself.
Like freaking
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird,
yeah.
Mockingbird.
Fire.
What was the
That was
song?
fucking-
I'm a Spacebound. Like songs like that. Man, I was a huge Eminem fan. And then like when he did, I forgot what album.
After
but it
Rap
was-
God, he fell
He
off.
just took a chill.
I didn't
He
even
was
like
you
Rap
know,
God.
I'm vibing.
I didn't like Rap God.
I didn't
It was-
really like Rap
It
God.
was too. He was rapping too much, bro.
So then
I mean,
what's
that's his kind of thing. But
That's his
after
thing,
the
bro.
It's
album
also-
that came out afterwards, before the one that he dropped, that
Making a
Juice
Murderer?
WRLD was in, the
Making
one
a
with
Murderer?
not Kamikaze. It was
Kamikaze?
the one that he had a song with Beyonce in it.
Oh, that
was
album was
trash.
garbage.
Was trash.
The
And
thing
that's
is-
when I was like, yeah, I'm not. No.
So I mean, then that goes into the times that we living in, like the music that we listening to. Like, I don't think Eminem music can fly today. It won't pop. Why?
I feel
Because
them
we're more like we listen to more hooks than anything, or anything that's more catchier.
But
That's why he did
Kendrick
that's
is
why he
not
did
known
Godzilla.
for hooks though.
Yeah,
That's how he did Godzilla. Monster with Juice WRLD on the hook.
But that's what I mean. Kendrick is not known for hooks. Kendrick raps people's heads off, and you're just gonna like it because it's fire.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's more for the
That's
culture,
true.
a fact.
That's why
He's for the
I
culture, yeah.
agree. I agree that we shouldn't look at Kendrick the way we look at Eminem, because Eminem might be the best rhymer of all time, but that's all he is. He's a rhymer. He'll rhyme orange with door hinge and the boring and whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But Kendrick actually talks about something. Eminem don't be talking about shit.
To answer your question, I don't think he will fall into that pocket that Eminem did, because like it's again they're how you explain, they're kind of like different. Like he will
Yeah.
focus more on like the rhyming and the way that he can like either go fast or stuff like that. Kendrick, and not saying that Eminem doesn't do this, but like Kendrick, how I see him at least is like he's more on the like he'll creatively put everything that you like in music into one body of work.
Kendrick?
I have seen it before, like even in
Yeah.
in songs that
You could say that.
he's thrown away, Untitled, Unmastered.
Oh, Untitled. Like, no,
Those were all songs that I loved, and it was just, but they were all different. He had like stuff like To Pimp a
It was a tape.
Butterfly,
It was a
and then
tape.
he had like some joints that were like just like the new stuff.
the
You feel me?
levitate, levitate.
Songs like that was just like, he can drop this little mixtape as a throwaway, and these are songs that he recorded. I was like, you know what? This is not like an actual album. I'm not considering this my album. You know, I'm not putting that in sales and stuff like that. But here, have this, and those songs were still fire to me.
So
one thing I love about Kendrick, like he does a lot of live instrumentations.
Yeah,
Bro.
In his projects.
And for that reason comes
It's
my
fire.
next question. Before we move on from Kendrick, what's all of y'all favorite, especially everybody else in the room, what's your favorite Kendrick album? Because of what you just said, it's To Pimp a Butterfly. Because that's a new sound.
yeah.
He
It's
brought
To
an old
Pimp a
sound, new
Butterfly.
sound, brought it together, rapped his ass off.
It's mad jazzy. I mean, to be honest, To Pimp a Butterfly was one of the first albums I ever bought.
Really? You buy albums?
Nah, that was back in like what? When did it?
iTunes and shit?
Yeah, it was back in iTunes.
2015,
2015. To me,
You're going to say Good Kid.
I have to say Good Kid, Mad City.
I
bro.
love Good Kid, Mad City.
That's because Good Kid, Mad City put me on to Kendrick. Like,
I'm not allowed
It
to.
made me listen to Kendrick. Like, I used to listen to my boy used to listen to Poetic Justice every day. Money Trees. Dying to Thirst was one of my favorite songs to this day. Is
But
one
then
of my
you
favorite
compare
songs.
that with This Dick Ain't Free, to the intro, to to King Kunta.
As a playback. Good Kid, Mad
Good
City.
Kid, Mad City is because it's less
Yeah.
in your face when it comes to cultural
Yeah.
things. But To
But-
Pimp a Butterfly is an activist album.
I know.
It's a public
I'm
enemy
saying
album.
I love To Pimp a Butterfly, but as a playback, I'm in the car, I'm at the gym. I could listen to Good Kid, Mad City anytime I want
So
to.
yours is Good
That's
Kid,
true.
Mad City. What was yours?
Mine was To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mine is gonna be To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly. Favorite Kendrick album. Real quick before we move on. Good Kid. That's what I'm talking about.
I love To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, To Pimp a
though.
Butterfly.
I love
But
Good Kid, Mad City.
since we brought out Big Sean, in my eyes, Big Sean fell off. In my
Not
eyes.
in my eyes.
In my eyes, Big Sean
Why?
fell
Okay,
off.
so then say why.
Why did Big Sean fall off? He fell off because he had a trend of going up. He hit his peak and could not stay relevant. I don't know if that's label work. I don't know what it is. But Detroit 2 didn't hit as good as Dark Sky Paradise. I even liked I Decided.
I decided it was fire to me.
I Decided
A
was
lot of people
gas.
said
I
it
love
was
how I
trash.
decided.
I Decided was
But
gas.
Dark Sky Paradise
was
Was it?
was it beautiful.
beautiful. So, just basing it off him, who's the next superstar to fall off? You know what my name is? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj dropped. No, she didn't. No. Her last album had hits.
She dropped a song with Cola
The-
Ray.
Bro,
That's
she
not
dropped
fire.
two songs. She dropped 2 songs with
and it went
Baby.
under the radar.
She dropped 2 songs with Baby,
I
and
didn't
they
hear it.
swept it under the rug. She
That's
dropped.
label work though.
Didn't she drop a drill? Wasn't the
That's
drill
big-
one?
that's
of them?
good.
No. It's not label work when we're talking about Nicki Minaj.
Huh?
No. That's the tape.
That's the thing.
The one that she dropped was the one with Ganja Burns, Ganja Burns, Ganja Burns. That one. The one with and then she got Good Form, where she had Barbie Dreams and all that.
The orange, yeah,
Queen.
Queen.
It was trash, but it was still received beautifully. She still was on the radio. She still was heard. You saw her.
Yeah, but
online.
she took a big ass break from music.
That's
Though.
She had a baby. I understand
Yeah.
that, but
But-
it don't matter how long your break is. It's Nicki Minaj.
No, I know.
It still does numbers. Her song still does numbers. Like
that's what-
it'll hit 1 million in a day.
But I haven't heard it in no cars, in no girl stories. I haven't
haven't
seen it
even
in
heard
Instagram
it.
story.
I
I
haven't
haven't
heard
even
it.
heard the full song.
I feel
I feel like she's the next superstar to fall off.
I feel like no, I don't think. Well, again, her fan base is so like
It
huge.
was powerful, yeah.
that, Again, the song she'll drop it and it'll do 1 million in a day. Okay.
But I'm talking
Less than
about
24 hours. Now, the reason why you
mainstream.
don't hear it in like radios, commercials, is because labels not putting in the work. The reason why those songs get out like past Apple Music and streaming services is because the label puts it out. Oh, yo, put this song in this movie. Hey, play this in the radio. Hey, do this, and that's what the label's job to do.
I
You feel
understand
me?
that, but I'm not talking about radio. I'm talking about, for example, Drake could drop on a SoundCloud tomorrow. Kanye could drop on a SoundCloud tomorrow.
I'm talking about like
Travis could drop
screenshots,
on a
like,
SoundCloud
stories
tomorrow
and,
and just put it on a story. Travis could literally put on a
That's true.
story,
That's true.
yo, go listen to the song, and you're going to hear it on everybody's story. You're going to hear it out of this car. You're going to hear it out of that car. I haven't heard any of those Nicki Minaj songs.
I don't follow a lot of
She's done a
Nicki
good job
fans.
transitioning to this new age and making sure to keep relevant. She's taking breaks and she hasn't really changed up her style.
But then somebody can come back at you and say Cole drops an album and leaves for 3 years, and then comes back and drops an album and has the same cultural impact.
Yeah, no, because well,
I just
That's different.
no. Go ahead.
Her thing with me for Cole is that I don't want to talk to him because I don't have a mic. But
Yeah.
The thing with me for Cole and Nicki is that Cole, despite Cole not being mainstream, to me, has always had more of a faithful following than Nicki.
Exactly.
That's true.
Really?
That's where
very
fan, that's where fan
That's
base
a
comes
topic.
in.
You think Cole's fan base is more faithful than Nicki Minaj's fan base?
I know Nicki has those like I don't what is she called?
Nicki Minaj has
Bees?
the
No,
barbs.
that's Beyonce.
The barbs.
the
The
barbs,
barbs.
yeah.
The barbs. I know she has the barbs, but when I say loyal, I'm thinking of like,
Bro,
like Cole's fan base is just.
You talking about like
we're
the Dollar
talking
and the
about
Dream and all that
Nicki
stuff?
Minaj, bro.
When I think of fan bases, I think of Nicki's as like diehard, like tryhards, like on Twitter and stuff. But Cole's fan base to me is like is gonna boost that man up, and then his new album with all of us.
If Nicki were to tell her fan base to jump off the Empire State Building, 75% of her fans will jump off.
I feel like it's just that she.
That's how much
doesn't-
they ride for her.
I feel like old Cole kept his fans, and he brought new ones on. Nicki's not doing that. Nicki's not bringing the new fans on. She's keeping the old fan base, but she's not bringing anyone new. And if she's bringing someone new, big dude.
I agree with that.
I agree with that too. But this is the thing. Now,
Nicki fans.
if you think about right before COVID, what were the most popping songs? They were the ones made by women.
I mean,
no?
to be honest, what happened to Nicki?
It was City Girls was up, Megan was
Megan,
up,
What happened
Nicki
to-
was up, Cardi was up.
No, it was Cardi. Cardi B.
Why has that movement stopped? Like, what has stopped the
Well,
women?
They haven't been. I mean,
No.
No, Cardi B's chilling.
Stop, yeah,
Cardi
she's
B's
chilling.
Cardi B's on her Rihanna shit. Like, she has too much money to be making music right now. She don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Rihanna's not gonna make music. Nicki had a baby.
Rihanna has a
Megan's
project in
going
the
through her
works, but she's
situation.
not
Megan's
going.
still through dropping songs and shit, but Megan has been taking little breaks.
But I feel like
City Girls dropped off the face of the
I
earth.
feel like to an extent, Megan's hype is not the hype she had in 2020. I mean,
Sorry.
What'd you say?
No, what he said.
No, I mean for real, it's hard being a woman in the industry.
Oh no,
It
it's
is
definitely
very-
it's
it is.
definitely
It's
hard
hard.
being
It's
a woman
hard.
in the
There's
industry.
a lot of.
You
There's a
didn't-
lot of.
That's the topic. You didn't see what Mulatto said?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna. bring up.
Mulatto said that a guy on her album that's still featured on her album said, if you don't give that box up, I don't even want to be on your album.
that's wild.
That's crazy
That
as
is
fuck. That's nuts.
That's wild.
Kodak comes out. Stop trying to say it was me. It wasn't me, mate.
Because
Nah.
Kodak be saying some crazy shit.
It wasn't 21 either because she confirmed it wasn't 21.
A guy
and there's
would-
only one other guy in the album though, so it's easy to figure out who it is.
Who was it?
Well, the fake track. Well, I
Ross?
didn't see a fake track list. It was like something on Genius.
Yeah.
That it was like what the track list could be, and I forgot who it was but it was one other guy, and I'm like, oh, so him. But it's not the confirmed
But
track
even
list. I don't know.
that, you have to give your body to me. You being an established artist,
That's wild.
let
That
me
is
get your
wild.
let me
That
get
is
your box in order so that I can feature on your song to help you. When guys are linking up and saying, "Yo, hop on my song," all right, bro, let's do it.
Bro,
Not even
Man,
asking
these-
for money and you
yeah,
asking a
these-
girl for box.
these dudes
That's
not
nasty.
Come on, bro.
Plus, you're
That's-
artist. Like, you have money, you're established. You probably have a plethora of women that are behind you, but you still being on that type of energy. And for her to come out and say that is brave too.
Yeah, very.
Very brave.
She should, no, good
She
for
a
her, but
gangster.
did that.
She a gangster.
Yeah.
Lotto's up and coming.
A lot of crazy.
A lot of people compare Lotto to Meg, but I feel like she on more boss energy. But there's
She
a
on-
lot of
she
women
on
that are out
more,
here.
not ghetto. Yeah,
Lotto,
boss,
yeah, no,
boss.
like Lotto, Flo Milli. I like Melly a lot.
I
You know who
Flo
Melly is?
Oh yeah,
The
Melly.
Dominican
Melly
one?
is
Melly is
fire.
bro.
I like Flo
Melly,
Milli though.
She's
honestly,
Flo Milli's
put up.
fire.
Big
I
shout
love
out.
Flo Milli.
Big shout out to
music.
the homies, to the gang, to the local niggas. What's the name of that group? The Umbrellas from Tories.
Umbrella, yeah.
The Umbrella. All of y'all fire. Melly.
Melly is
VVS
gas.
Yoko. I know my dog. They all crazy.
Bro, Melly is slept on. But that's what I mean. The woman, it felt like in 2019, right before COVID, it felt like women were running everything.
They were, bro. Even 2020, they were running.
I said it was City Girl really. At the
City Girls
City
was,
Girl was-
that was when
So-
Act Up came out, Twerk came out, Cardi had Money, Cardi had Press.
Press was
going crazy when the sister went to jail. When the sister got out, now they just enjoying life and money they didn't make. They stopped.
Same thing Bobby Shmurda bum ass doing.
And
I love Bobby
Shmoney.
Shmurda. I love Bobby Shmurda, bro. But he,
then they got a Cardi B. Cardi B stopped too. So
Cardi B vibing. I feel like
it's because they made money and a lot of them have had kids. You know, JT got with Uzi.
Bro,
I heard JT getting with Uzi is affecting a whole bunch of shit too.
yeah, I see. It did. affect
JT,
a
one of
bunch
the City
stuff.
Girls getting with Uzi. I heard it's like fucking up the whole group.
You know who I just thought of who hasn't dropped music in a while, and it's kind of the same situation. The whole Kendrick and stuff label stuff. It's Post Malone.
Post Malone has an album ready.
Ready, but the label
His-
wants they're holding and stuff.
When did Hollywood?
Bro,
is Bleeding come out?
2018.
2018.
Yeah, that was.
But that-
No,
2018.
19.
But that's the crazy
No.
part is
Yeah.
that his manager has literally told like posted on Instagram, it's like subliminals, but it's loud subliminals, like saying like, oh, we've had music ready for you, for the fans, but we're just waiting on it to get approved. Like throwing keywords out there to basically put light a fire under the label's ass.
It's
like
the same thing.
Putting
it's
it in
it's
your
the
court.
last year, his contract, I think, with whoever he signed.
That's crazy how labels could control your destiny like
don't
that.
want
That's
to put it
That's
out
crazy.
because they want to change up the contract so he stays.
They want more albums, so they're
Yeah.
negotiating.
They know
We're gonna
Post
hold your
is
album.
someone who to me is endless. Every album that he's dropped is endless to me. You feel me?
I think Post is an industry plant, but that's another conversation.
I think he was placed to be an industry plant, but he still has that voice. Because some people are
Oh, no, he's
placed to, like,
fire.
they'll like I'm not gonna say Lil Nas.
That
X is-
Olivia Rodrigo girl is also an industry plant. She came out of nowhere and she got Olivia Rodrigo, whatever her
Actually,
name is.
she has a documentary coming out. I'm not gonna speak on that until I see the documentary.
But
But I really do like her
the
project.
reason I
like
say she's an industry plant is because you know what I consider industry plant.
Somebody
We-
comes out of nowhere with like
We didn't
2
see
million.
none of your
Come up-
upcoming.
Yeah.
she was in High School Musical, the new one. That's why.
The new one? They got
That's
a
not
new
gonna
house-
get you number one albums, number one.
at all.
No.
16-year-old,
But-
15, 14-year-olds
but-
are not gonna get you that.
You know what is? You know what is? Her rise,
plant.
her rise, which is great. Thank you for bringing that up. Her rise was crazy to me because I heard that song everywhere on TikTok, and that's where TikTok became that place for
TikTok
for
is a
just to
gatekeeper
just
right now.
blow
I mean, the
everything
thing
up.
is that because of quarantine, TikTok
Yes.
blew up.
So the driver's license song, she had it on Stash, and then it related to what was going on in the show. So the fans that were tuned into the show, which were more than thousands, I guess even millions, that were tuned into that show, were like, "Oh my gosh, she made a song about what was going on." All the kids, she had it on lock. When the snippet came out on
I'll be right back.
right, when the snippet came out on where was it, on TikTok, and then it just kept on repeat. You want to sit there? How much time does that have?
This has 26 seconds left.
Okay, so just wait for a little bit. We're gonna wrap up in the next 5 because we're running out of time for this segment. But to the top, to what I was gonna say about
Industry plant.
like when that came out, it started bubbling, and then that's when she presented the whole album to. She sat down, worked with that producer who is fire as heck, and it just, presented it to everybody, and what you call it. I was saying about so once she had everything like ready, she presented it to the label and then had it like that. Now, labels are gonna be like, and they did that with Lil Nas X when he did Old Town Road. They're gonna be like, okay, you have this one hit, you don't know what to do with it, or you don't know what you're gonna do in the next after this. We're gonna help you. We're gonna do everything you need to do. You just gotta do what you gotta do, which is be face and make the work.
They were smart because what they ended up doing was doing an EP that had that song
With a bunch of people.
and a bunch of
Dude, they held that remix for a year.
Which one? The Old Town Road?
Old Town Road.
Bro, that's they kept spinning that. But then he dropped Panini though. Panini was
Panini
fire.
was hard.
No, he kept like showing it, like sampling it, like
Working on like this
like,
snippeting.
yeah, snippeting.
Yeah. And it's why it was big props to my guys. Take a day trip.
Take a day trip,
Bro,
yeah.
when I found them in like 2016, they were crazy. And then when they started working with everybody, once he started working with Lil Nas X, that's how I knew he wasn't going to. His album, amazing. I loved it.
No, yeah.
It was not like it wasn't like a flowed album, but every song in there is a hit.
No.
You feel me?
It was different too.
Yeah. But we're running out of time. You have anything else you want to tap into?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. So, yeah, our boy had to he'll be right back. But yeah, we talked about a lot. This was this was actually a lot. Had a little bit of complications with like some of the stuff here, but if you stayed this far, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like. Once again, thank you for 100 subscribers. You guys are amazing. We do this for you guys, also for ourselves to have like some release to talk and just chill and talk about what we want to talk about. But we really wouldn't.
Be here without you.
We have no
Yeah.
support. We we'll just kind of be doing this for no reason. So once again, thank you guys for everything for everything you guys done, stayed, watched, and everything. Leave a like. Get us to like 50 likes. You good with 50 likes?
Yeah.
50 likes. Espérate, déjame terminar. But yeah, no. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
See y'all next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
Episode 4.